the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Golden Bears have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Beavers offense will have the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality. You also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there. With the play-action fake, he really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Turning it on! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
And the Beavers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Clemens. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Bears offense has the ball for the first time. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Past the first down marker and still running. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Golden Bears in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Takes the handoff. It's Hankerson. Runs through a tackle. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the... First down play at 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Oregon State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the... Headed back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next one.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Murphy. Fakes to grab. This junior making his presence. Here comes the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. sees it with the back. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Beavers! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They'll run the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Makes the catch, it's Hankerson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You know, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On first down from the 13-yard line.
221 wing. 221 wing.
To the air on first down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a sixer, but his guy dropped it.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. It's complete! And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense calls a timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Golden Bears will go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. On the ground, it's Hankerson. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Cradles it at the 35. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point
Oh, he's got some space. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He wants to throw it again. Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Cal! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Off-play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he found a space on the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Turning it on. hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. To the air. It's Murphy. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a crease. It's Hankerson. And he takes it in for the... Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Taking it the other way.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Off play action. He fires to the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback.
There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Golden Bears hit it quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for...
Lost one deep down the right side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Pulls it in. It's James. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Pick up the 5.
and I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the defense gives up the first down and
Complete to the right. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll line up to go for 2. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
no doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Back to throw. It's Murphy. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Beavers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And if you didn't know, this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged out of the air. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the run, it's Hankerson. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches tonight.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Oregon State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. It's a one-possession game in the 4th. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defense. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
The defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback can be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
Looking for a push on fourth down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Golden Bears! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Fresno State is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oregon State.
And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab down the left side. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking downfield on first down. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab deep. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
The give to the tailback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's James. Turning it on. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
At the 14-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. Touchdown, Cal! And they score first here in overtime. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Catch in the middle, it's Walker. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
It's a nice job running the end route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Finds his man in the middle. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Beaver! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by one, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The play-action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Beavers have taken it inside the 20. Dropping back, it's Murphy. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Oregon State. That score gives them the lead here second overtime.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. He's got him. Oh, it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Man down on the play as he... And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Got enough space. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They got this thing tied up in double overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.